Hey guys, Rock here. It's April 28th, 2022. Behind me I got a 2004 Honda Rincon 650. We're going to be doing a test drive on this and a review. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, so this is the machine. Good looking machine, very nice shape, about 2,000 miles on it. As you can see, independent rear suspension. Now this is a 650 single cylinder liquid cooled engine with the automotive type Honda transmission. Selectable ESP and auto, so you can run it in gear. You can control your gears or just put it in automatic. But yeah, still got the stock tires on this thing. Anyways, let's hop on this thing. Give her a whirl. Now this thing, like I was saying, very automotive style transmission. Even the shift lever, you know, it's like a vehicle. You got drive, neutral, and reverse. So we're just gonna run it in drive right now, and I'm gonna throw it in four-wheel drive. We'll get onto it. Now you can hear it shifting. It's a little cold right now, so you can definitely tell the shifts, but when this is warmed up, they're less noticeable. But, now this Honda, this is one of the Hondas this is probably one of the only Hondas I would consider a sport utility vehicle, compared to, you know, say Yamahas or anything like that. All the other ones they're more on the utility side. This, you can use it for utility. However, it's also a fun machine where you could use it, you know, for trail riding. You can use anything for trail riding, but this has the suspension. It actually rides great. I'd put this right up there with the best of them. You know, it doesn't have, you know, the newest Fox shocks or anything like that, but it still rides really good for what it is. You would not think you're on a Honda. It's got a big, nice, wide seat, very comfortable. My only complaint on this, I've been driving around a little bit, and it's got good power. It really does. However, this Honda only has 3 gears, 3 speeds in the transmission. It's got 1, 2, and 3. So if we put this in ESP, and then we can shift it here. Now this is first gear, you know, and then you don't even have to get off the throttle and shift it into second. Oh, that's right. Forgot about this tray here. Well, we'll get through this and then I'll show you what I mean. Snow everywhere now. So what I was saying is, yes, first gear, second, third, and that's all you got, 3 gears. It does have enough power to pull it. However, it would be nice to have a you know, 5-speed. That way you could have a lower gear to go slower. I'll show you what I mean. We'll go up this little bit of a steep incline. I got it in full drive still. There's no front locker on this, so it's an open differential, open front diff. Now it has the power. However, you can feel it kind of bog a little bit, and you want to get a lot more wheel spin than, say, if you had a first gear in a 5-speed transmission. Just one of my little complaints. You know, other people probably don't care about it. If you were using this thing for strictly trail riding, it's good. I've heard some people complain that are mudding with them. because they put big tires, and then obviously it makes the gearing even higher. But other than that, it's not too bad. We're gonna come out to the dirt road. I'll do a top speed run. I'm trying not to get this camera all snow, so we don't have to clean it off. Yeah, then I do. But yeah, all right, so we'll continue on, hit the trail. Like I said, this thing rides very nice, and it does have good power. Don't mistake my wanting a different type of transmission for not having power. This thing does, as you can see, moves right along. Now, what I'm talking about is the Honda Rubicon 500. Now that has a, oh boy, it has a lot of gears actually. It's a 5-speed transmission. However, it's got high and low. Plus you got D1 and D2 to control the shift patterns. It's a very nice transmission. I know they had a few problems to begin with, but the more newer machine you got, the better they got. There's just a lot of electronic sensors with those, which I think these have all those sensors too, but I don't believe these had those type of problems. So now this thing is decent clearance, so I'm hoping we'll be able to get up over these rocks all right. This is still challenging for pretty much any machine, but yeah. Not quite. It's where a little bit more ground clearance and a front locking differential would come in handy. Need to be lifted up a little bit. All right, back at it. Front tires don't have a ton of traction, especially on the slippery stuff. We got a few more trees down up here. So yeah, these Hondas, they're pretty tough. I don't know any known problems with these rincons. Maybe the timing chain stretches out for a while, but with only 2,000 miles on this, It's not nothing to worry about. Now this does have some sort of engine braking, and it actually works nice. It's not going to slow you down all the way, but it definitely holds you back some, which is nice, especially going down stuff like this. You don't rely on all your brakes. Speaking of brakes, this has a nice setup. You can run your separate front brakes here, separate rear brakes. You also got a foot rear brake. It's how they all should be, I think. That way you get the best control, how you would like it. All right. So I know we got a little snow on the ground, but should be able to do the high speed run, no problem. We'll see what this thing's got. Should be able to make it up into the 60 mile an hour range, I would think. You can hear it comes on strong. Also depends on what RPM you're at too, because if you're you know, it might get in between a gear, not in between a gear, but you know, a little bit too fast for a lower gear, which is where you, if you want a little more power, you can put that in ESP and you can control it, keep it right in second gear if you need it, or first. I'm just running it in drive and seeing how the transmission works on its own. As you can hear, it just shifted. So far, it seems pretty good. Getting onto her pretty good there. And then, of course, our top speed run is right here. Come to a stop and get onto it. This is in four-wheel drive because obviously we get a little snow and slush on the road. Yeah, I do have a speedo on this, so we're running about 60 there, 59, 60. We'll see what the GPS actually says, but what the old speedo says. And on a hard packed road, we would get a little better out of this too. It says 61 on the speedo. I have a feeling it could do a little better than that, maybe closer to 65. We'll play around out here a little bit. This is in four-wheel drive, still obviously very slick. Yeah, come to a stop. This thing has excellent brakes, hydraulic all the way around. Throw it back in neutral, and that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Plenty others on there. Like the channel, like the video, and have a good one. Thanks for watching.